Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Sipping with Jeremy, and today we're going to be reviewing non-alcoholic mocktails by Aplos. So Aplos was founded by Emily Onkey, Jessica Manley, and David Fudge out of Lenexa, Kansas, and they use grape juice as their base for their mocktails here. And today we're going to be trying the Chili Margarita, the Mandora Negroni, and the Ume Spritz. Let's go ahead and get started with the Chili Margarita. Aplos' Chili Margarita is infused with adaptogens, uses Aplos' rye as its base, and has mandarins, Persian limes, orange habanero, and sea salt as well. Let's go ahead and give it a try. This is a real nice, refreshing kind of mocktail here. You get really nice flavors from the lime and the mandarin up front. Give you that brighter kind of entry. You get some softer kind of earthiness from the orange habaneros that they use. And then that sea salt just keeps everything kind of light and refreshing on the palate. And since it does have adaptogens, it's just going to give you a little bit more of that kind of like light caffeine buzz too. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, I wouldn't suggest having a whole one of these. You probably do half and be good. I myself am pretty sensitive to caffeine, and usually when I have like a full one of these from Aplos of the Chili Margarita, I get a little too like bouncy for myself, and that's because I don't drink coffee, I don't drink soda. Like, I am very sensitive to caffeine, so it hits me hard when I have even a little bit. But yeah, this is just like a super refreshing kind of like brighter mocktail here, and yeah, I mean, again, it gives you a nice little kind of like pickup if you're in a social event and you kind of feeling a little sluggish, a little tired. Have one of these and you can have a little bit more of a pick me up to you, and you're still gonna have that really great flavor too. And let's go ahead and move on to the Mandora Negroni. Aplos Mandora Negroni is infused with nootropics and is Aplos Ease based, has Mandora oranges, bitter quassa, sarsaparilla, and oakwood with it as well. Let's go ahead and give it a try. This has a lot of vibrant orange flavor. That Mandora orange is really prominent in the profile here. You do get a little bit of sarsaparilla. I'm not too familiar with what bitter quassa tastes like, but there is a little bit of like a drying kind of bitterness on the back end, so I'm going to imagine that's what that is. I wouldn't exactly say this is a Negroni kind of profile because it is a little bit more fruit forward than you typically would have in something with a Negroni that's going to be a little bit more bitter on the back end. This is another refreshing mocktail from Aplos. I like this one a lot. It's just like super juicy. It has a lot of like fruit. It's easy to drink. And yeah, there's just kind of like easy drinking. Again, I wouldn't say it's a Negroni, but it is an easy drinking mocktail. It has a lot of citrus characteristics to it. So if you're a fan of like citrusy cocktails, citrusy drinks, this is a nice replacement for, the times of being in dry January or whenever you're not drinking. Now we got one more from Aplos to try out, the Ume Spritz. Aplos' Ume Spritz is made with Aplos' Calm, has Oro Blanco grapefruit, Ume plums, sea buckthorn, white tea, and is hemp infused. Let's go ahead and give it a try. So this one's definitely my favorite out of the three Aplos mocktails we're talking about today. That plum and the grapefruit work really well together up front to give you this nice little bit of sweetness, but also some vibrancy from that grapefruit aspect. The white tea does a really good job of like pulling out some more like tannic kind of flavors and also just giving a really nice floral, softer spice note here. And I'm not exactly sure what sea buckthorn is, but it works well in this too. I really like this one. I think this one has a little bit more texture than the other two as well. So it just has a lot of like flavor and has, those like kind of layering aspects that a cocktail has too. All three are really good, but this definitely, the Ume Spritz, is my favorite from the Aplos lineup. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this episode of Sippin' with Jeremy. Thanks for joining us. Below, I have links to our website and also where you can purchase these Aplos mocktails. And yeah, I'm doing this video in January just as a reminder that just because you're not drinking, just because you're drinking less, doesn't mean you can't visit your favorite local wine store, The Wine Country. So thanks for watching, y'all. Have a good one, and don't forget to drink well.